Day 35. As soon as everyone's up, the meeting is called.
Okay, well, I've got a very important thing I want to bring up. I think everyone should be aware of it, and it's everybody's concern. Basically, sorry I have to say it, Nick, but I'm very disappointed in yourself. I not only feel, I'm quite positive and got evidence that you're plotting a very dirty plan on everybody in here to vote against each other and steer it divert from you.
I think it's an absurd, Craig. It's not one of your...
Yeah. Okay, you may think it's absurd, Nick, but let me point out a few facts here. There's a number of people sitting around this table, right, who have come to me over the weekend and basically said that you have showed them a piece of paper with various names on it, i.e. my name on a number of occasions. I have witnessed you giving me a piece of paper with various people's names on, and so have other people around this table, which I don't want to mention their names. If they want to feel free and add in on it, they're welcome to. What disappoints me the most, Nick, right? How can you be so two-faced?
Yeah.
You know,
if this is true.
Well, I know it's true. Right. You know it's true that you have sat and blatantly had a one-on-one conversation with me and make arrangements for the future. You know, when we get out of here to go and visit Tom and things like that. I want to ask you, Nick, how can you do that, right? Knowing farewell, you've passed paper around people around this table with my name on in a conspiracy to get me out. Now, you may think I'm being paranoid or upset and feeling personal because I'm nominated out this week. You're wrong, I don't feel that, right? I feel everyone in this room is strong enough to make up their own mind, right? I feel I'm fairly nominated in this week. I don't know the reasons. Everyone's entitled to vote, and I think it's done fairly. But what I cannot understand, and I'm asking you, please explain to me, what's your game? What are you playing at? What's your motive for it? Like?
Craig, you've made a number of wild accusations over the last couple of weeks. And, you know, again, when you accuse Caroline of drinking too much, you tend to, you know, when you're cornered, tend to jump in.
Go on, Nick.
And you too. We've all been told we can't discuss nominations, and you told me who you were voting for this week.
No, I didn't.
So is what he's saying about you showing people names, is that true?
No, it's not.
Oh.
You haven't shown me names.
And you've shown me names.
Nick hasn't shown me any names. Have you?
No.
You've never shown me a name.
Have you shown Melanie?
You wouldn't dare show me a name.
Hold on. Have you shown Melanie a name?
Yeah, I have.
Have
you shown Melanie a name?
Craig
you showed Tom a name. You showed Tom names.
What name did you show Melanie?
Don't remember.
Can you explain your actions?
You know, I've had discussions with people in this room, and people will back it up. That I've had, it may seem extraordinary the same, but I've seen each time, and I said to you, I've seen Thomas jumping up in the air on the Friday before, and yeah, I've just had, regardless if I should be a bit of paper, then I have to act on it.
So have you given these names before nomination or after nomination?
Oh, it's before.
Before. You have shown people names to other people before nomination. What was your reason for doing it?
In retrospect, of course, you know, that was a mistake to make. I shouldn't have shown names, but this was well before we're talking about, you know, even just after the person's gone, you know, it's showing some names. It shouldn't have been done. And
why did you show the names?
It was just a vision, because it's been misinterpreted now, and I can see the way.
Why didn't you show us? Why didn't you show us all?
As a group, I have a vision.
Why did you? Can I ask why you chose the people that you chose?
Because there are some people you share to share things with, and some people you don't. Some people may take it the wrong way. Some people might take it the right way.
You never showed me a name.
Okay, Mel.
It seems to me that it's not really a vision because you're showing different people different names.
That's
what?
Oh, do you show the same two names?
Wait.
You show the same two names? Oh.
Okay, I mean, I get the feeling that it probably isn't the same two names.
It is.
And at which point I went to speak to my brother about it because I didn't feel comfortable with
it.
It
is.
as well.
The same two names?
Yeah.
So every week you show the same two names?
Before nomination?
Before nomination.
Well, it's not put as in an hour before, it's well before.
Nick, that is against the rules.
That is against
That is showing. That is wanting somebody else to know who you are. You're not allowed to tell
ganging up.
anybody, and you've just admitted that you've done it and you've broken the rules.
You've broken the
You have
rules.
told people who you are nominating the day before nomination.
No, but I didn't.
You just said to me. You just said to me the
You
two
have
names that
influence
you
my
wrote
decisions.
down.
Seriously, writing down names, Nick, and showing people names. That's what you're doing.
It's quite insulting to feel that you think you could have diverted us on what you showed us a couple of pieces of paper on. I said to Big Brother in there, I feel a fool. On one of the pieces of paper where it had a name on, I did vote that person, right? And I explained to them I voted that person for my personal reason. You know, I don't want them to think that I'm weak enough to be led by you or anybody in here, because I'm not. I'm certainly not. The only weak person in here, Nick, is yourself. You've lowered yourself to this and it's backfired on you. And I'm sorry
Where
for
are
you.
these
Like,
pieces of paper? Where are the names?
And most of them are now destroyed.
Most of them. There's only 2 names that you show.
Well, most of the bits of paper, yeah.
So where's the rest?
Yeah, they're
can I just say one more thing as well, Nick, while you've really disappointed me? No one wants to make a fool out of themselves, right? I got into the box a couple of weeks ago, right, and actually said to them in there, not only to them, 5 million people, mate, right, my family and friends, I think you're a genuine guy, and I would like to spend the rest of the duration with you. I think you're a good lad. I feel in all honesty. You know, I feel you responsible for making me feel in front of millions, like.
I'm seriously shocked at the fact that you're showing people names, Nick. That's just sick.
Nick, you're making even more of a fool out of yourself by saying you've only put 2 people's names on there. You blatantly, you've been caught out and you're blatantly continuously lying about it. I would just like to ask you, would you go and get the pieces of paper?
No, I will not do that. Your name.
Will you
is
give
on a
me
bit
the
of paper.
permission? Will you give me the permission to go in your badge and find them?
No, what I'll do is because I'll pack my suitcase. Simple as that.
That's your own decision, Nick, but you've dug your own grave.
Yeah.
You really have dug your own grave.
I can accept that.
I'm sorry.